Let's not go back in time 1 year. Let's go back in time 8 years and talk about the conclusion or the seeming conclusion to the Bill Ackman, Carl Icahn fight over Herbalife. Some of our viewers will remember it well. Bill Ackman in December of 2012 coming out with a several hundred slide presentation about why Herbalife was a multi-level marketer. Companies should go out of business. And then Julie Hyman, they had a big public fight on financial television. Carl Icahn made $1 billion+ on this thing, and now he is getting out.
Yeah, and Ackman lost about that amount. He exited it back in 2018 after saying at that time that they had that big fight that he thought Herbalife was going to go to zero, if you remember that. Now, this is a multi-level marketing company, right? It sells nutrition supplements. And Ackman at the time said it was unethical, it was a pyramid scheme, that there was lots of this stuff in people's garages that they weren't actually moving. Icahn came out on the other side of it, said it was legitimate. Obviously, there was a seeming personal aspect to the fight between the two. But at the end of the day, Icahn has come out on top. And now, according to the Journal, he sold about $600 million of his 16% Herbalife stake back to the company recently. So he didn't exit it entirely. It's interesting because Herbalife shares are actually up today, even as we got this report. Normally, if you had a big investor like this exiting part of the stake, you would see the shares down. But the stock is up quite a lot over the past several years, and as Icahn has held on to that stake.
I'll just add this. This remains a very, very complicated company to understand. It's not just out there selling nutritional products and protein powders and this and that. It's a very tough company to conceptualize. That is despite them putting up a lot of really strong sales and earnings gains over the past year and a half. But that now driving that company forward and probably trying to change the image now falls to new CEO John Agwanobi. We talked to him back in October, and he's got a tall task in front of him.
Really enjoyed the final line to the Journal story on this, which was Carl Icahn quoting himself, which says, there's an old Icahn rule. When you make over $1.5 billion on a situation, you sell a bit. So congrats to Carl Icahn winning once again, even as he gets into his 80s.